Hey people, I just want to throw a video out there. I got a lot of people asking, Mike, what are your thoughts on what's happening on the ground with the whole Ukraine and Russia thing? Mike, what do you think is happening? What do you think? We've predicted quite a few things on this channel in the last 10 years, and 4,500 plus videos. I'm coming back from my 10th strike, or my 10th suspension on YouTube. And I wanted to wait to make this video on the bigger channel to kind of give you guys my perspective, and it's been building in me for a while on what's happening with Ukraine and Russia. I'm not doubting that Russia invaded Ukraine. I'm not doubting that Russia's in there. I'm not doubting any of that stuff. I'm not doubting that people are getting hurt. It's happening. But what's happening is people need to take a different perspective, maybe a different geographical lens on things more than about, oh, but the people in eastern Ukraine are pretty much Russian, and the people okay, let's take more of a geographical lens on this thing, okay? And that's the way I've been putting it in a way to kind of make sense. Now, before we go into it, let's go into the monetary. What happened to Gaddafi when he announced he was going to make a gold reserve currency? They came, Hillary Clinton said, they saw he died, and she laughed about it. Now, Putin, there's rumors and there's articles circulating right now that you won't see in Western media that Putin is moving back to a gold-backed currency. And that's something that was in the playbook for a while. Now, what happened to Gaddafi when he switched to or tried to create a gold-backed dinar gold currency in Africa? That would have made basically the African people wealthy physically overnight, not on paper. Now, so that's circulating. So that's a major issue for Western powers to see Russia create a gold back. Now, hold on. Now, I went back on the channel Time Machine, and I've been finding tons of videos that we made over the last China and Russia buying up gold, China and Russia selling U.S. Treasuries to buy gold. So this is something we've been talking about and hinting at for a while now. I never thought that Russia or China may consider making a gold-backed currency, because when you have a gold-backed currency, it's very expensive to go to war. It's very expensive to fund projects when you have gold backing your currency. So that's a discussion that's going around. So that could be a problem. Or Russia is going to make an announcement they're going to have a gold backer or something like that that will set off a lot of Western powers. Now, let's look at the geographical lens here on this. Hopefully a bigger, real channel could take this information I'm saying and then redo it. And then someone can make the video about that guy who made the video and said, oh my God, look what he said. So you're hearing it here first for the first time because it's coming out of this peanut brain. Let's just pretend China and Mexico had a very close relationship. Very close. Let's say China just loved Mexico, showered them with gifts, gave them money to build all kinds of stuff, which they've already done. But I'm talking about a really tight relationship. China, super close with Mexico. Now, what do you think America would do if China started building, for example, biological labs, biological virus research labs on the U.S.-Mexican border? What do you think America would do if China started building missile silos on the Mexican/American border? I think America won't stand for it, in my opinion, studying America and American policy. I believe that people are not seeing this in a geographical lens, so to say, that Russia, this started 7-8 years ago. I'm not going into the history of this. I don't need to, because most people do know this already. 7-8 years ago, Putin was saying, back down on the missile silos, back down on the Russian presence. We have videos going back 4 or 5 years discussing the present military buildup along the Russian borders, right? So right now, with the, independence of these Russian states that have gained independence, Moscow is just a stone throw away, right? So let's look at it that lens. Think of it like that. What would America do if Mexico started building missile silos on their Mexican side? and building Star Wars missile defense systems on the Mexican side. But it's being funded by China, though. China is supporting Mexico, bringing in body armor and troops and this and that, and organizing and giving them free tanks to run along the Mexican-American border. What do you think America would do? The same thing that Russia's doing now. I know there's a lot of history behind this. There's a lot more happening, right? Yeah, Putin might move to a gold standard. It's been in discussion now. Russia's been buying up the reserves of gold, and China has too. China's been selling U.S. Treasuries for years now and buying gold and oil and other commodities, right? And coal. So that's what I kind of wanted to bring to you folks, is that what is happening, we should look at it in a different geographical view to kind of give us an understanding of the parameters these leaders have to work within. And when you start to see how tight things are and how much pressure is coming on, you start to realize why things take place or why things happen the way they do. So think of it like that. That's all I'm asking. Canada. I'm in Canada. We're pretty much an autonomous region of China here. They own most of our big mines. They own very specific ports, strategic ports in Canada that Canadians are not allowed to use, that are on Canadian soil, but they're China owned. There's a lot of things that America should be worried about more on its own borders, right? They have this open border policy now in the States for forever. And it depends who you are to come in. I try to like kind of re-look at going to the United States in the future. And it's almost impossible for somebody that's established to try and go there and just kind of set up and kind of continuity of life. But anyways, I wanted to throw this out, geographical lens on this. Look at the geography and look at what if it was happening to America, and what if Mexico was being supported by China? What would happen then? Right? I look forward to reading your comments in the comments below, and let me know what you guys think on this. That's why I haven't commented. That's why I haven't picked a side. And this is the first time that everybody has been on the one side. Ever. Left, right, up, down, yellow, white, black, green, orange, blue, purple. Liberal, conservative, everybody's on the one side. Without really checking the playing field out on what's really happening. And you know how I feel about communism. I hate communism. My dad fought communism till the day he died. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Lots of love. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.